Hi. So today I want to talk about addictions. Do you have any addictions? So alcohol, codeine, cigarettes, sex, shopping, gambling, cocaine, anything at all. So addiction, as Gabor says, if I remember correctly, is three things. It's basically something that impacts on your daily life, something that you can't resist, kind of fighting that urge, and very frustratingly, I can't think of the third one, but if it comes to me, I'll say. Anyway, I was once an addict for a very, very long time, from the ages of 14. Started smoking cannabis, then that went on to alcohol, you know, also getting high, ecstasy. I think the worst was I was taking ecstasy in the week at work, to get by and to get on. Um, yeah, so anyway, addiction's been a very big part of my life. I know, from working in mental health, that there are lots of other people out there as well. And actually, you just need to go in a pub and you can see even people, um, the amount of people that are drinking alcohol. So you might even feel for yourself like, oh, I only go out once a week, twice a week, or once a month. But if those times when you go out that you're binge drinking to the point of being sick, that's a problem. That's an addiction. That is also an issue. Um, and not everybody's at that stage where they're ready to stop, and that's okay, because we're all on different paths, we're all on different journeys, and we'll get there when we get there, and that's if we do get there in this lifetime. But if you are at the point where you have had enough, you don't want to be on that journey anymore. And especially if you're drinking daily. I mean, when I was drinking daily, it was a daily battle to stop. It was very, very difficult. I didn't want to drink. I felt ready to stop, and I was just like fighting against myself every day to not go and buy any more alcohol. But I couldn't. And so anyway, I just wanted to share with people what was the thing that helped me the most to stop drinking and stop that addiction, because it really doesn't matter what your addiction is. Addiction is addiction, and it all works the same way. So, and actually, just to share, it wasn't just alcohol, it was also cigarettes, and also I had a codeine addiction. So what helped me was this amazing, amazing book by Chris Hill called Get Your Life Back. And what I took from the book and what helped me the most was Chris explains how our subconscious mind works. And as I remember what it said, or what I took home from it, was our subconscious mind is always working for us. It is our best friend. It's always working for us and trying to give us things that make us happy. And so sex, shopping, gambling, alcohol, drugs, whatever it is, it's made us happy so many times. So our subconscious is trying to help us, when you're feeling stressed or sad or this or that, and then you have that craving even more. Well, that's because our subconscious mind is trying to help us, and it doesn't understand all these other consequences, like spending all the money, ruining relationships, waking up feeling crap. I was going to say another word. It doesn't get that. It only knows that it has made us happy, and for a very long time, or even if you're new in addiction. So it gives us that craving. And so what the book says, and which I also did, is write a bulletproof letter to your subconscious, basically thanking it, like just thanking it, imagine it as a friend. You're thanking your friend, you know what, actually genuinely thank you, because that help, that support, that craving, it has helped me so many times, and I'm grateful for that. But now, where I am in my life, I can't do that anymore. I need to change, and I need your help. And just give me the strength, because, you know, I don't want to wake up tired anymore. I want to wake up refreshed. I want to wake up ready to seize the day. I don't want to wake up feeling rubbish, feeling sick, having a headache. I don't want to keep arguing about it. I don't want to keep wasting all my money. I don't want to keep being with people I don't want to be with. Whatever your reasons are, you know, and what you do want. I want this. I want to feel healthy. I don't want to be ruled by this. I want this or that. And just as tight a proof case as you possibly can write down to your subconscious. And then just yeah, sit with it. Sit with it. And for me, it was just the most amazing thing. Just all my cravings went completely. It's been 5 years. And all of them went. And actually, to share, when I was reading the book, I was still drinking like a bottle of wine an evening, ridiculous amount of codeine tablets, smoking. You know, I'd even like fallen over and smacked my chin and got a scar on my chin because I was so drunk and heavily sedated while I was reading the book. Okay, and just something clicked in me, something went off. I stopped drinking, I stopped smoking, I stopped the codeine, I even went off meat, fish, eggs, after actually even sugar. Even after some time, about a month or so, my body naturally went off coffee. But I was like, no, I'm not going to give that up. I just want one thing. So I kept that. But it was like magic. It really was. It just amazing. And I think it was about maybe 2 years after, I had a craving for a tequila shot when I was going out with my sister. But by the time I got to her, that craving had went. Another time, it was probably a few years after, and I was with a friend. It was summertime, and I just craved a shandy, but I didn't. But I did. I was away in France and with an ex-partner, and it was like champagne and oysters, and I've never had oysters, and I'm not going to have them again either. But it just kind of felt like, oh, I'm in France, you know, champagne's oysters. I thought, do you know what? It's been a few years. I think I'm going to be fine. So I had some, and it was very nice, champagne, and I really enjoyed it. And my subconscious was like, oh, remember, this is how good it is. Like, you know, this is what you loved. And it's funny because the 3 weeks following that, I had more cravings in those 3 weeks than I had the previous few years. So my advice to you is, if you stop. Don't have it, because whatever that addiction is, you just then like reaffirming with your subconscious, oh, that you're right, this does feel really good, I want to keep doing this. So when you go to stop again, it's really hard, and it's kind of really difficult for your subconscious to even like trust that then from you. You know, like I said, imagine it's a friend. How can the friend then trust you, because you've said that, but then you've gone back on it and you felt really good for doing it in the moment? So it's just very confusing. Anyway, I didn't drink in that 3-week period following that craving. I have had maybe once, I think, at New Year, and another time at a friend's, but I really didn't enjoy it. You know, when I was drinking, I remember that first drink of the evening. I mean, I say evening, sometimes it was like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and I was really resisting hard all day, but couldn't take it any, resist any further. But that first glass was always my most favourite, just feeling that warm feeling and it's my body relaxing. It was like the quickest reset, you know, when you've been at work and you've got the kids and it's just so much going on, you know. It was just the quickest reset for my body, and I love that. And but now I genuinely could not think of anything worse than to have any substance just taking control over this or over this. And you know, even if that was just one glass of wine, I just don't want that. And so I don't know, I suppose I'm doing this video because if you have an addiction and you are just done, you're just fed up of having that battle, you just don't want to do it anymore, either try what I've said or, you know, get the book, Chris Hill, Get Your Life Back, and maybe that will help you. You know, I really hope it does, because yeah, I think having an addiction, it just really stops your life. It slows. It's like Groundhog Day over and over again. You don't grow, you know, and it's genuinely, like, for me, it just felt like it's just slowly killing my soul. Yeah. Anyway, now I feel like amazing. I feel alive. Just every day is such a blessing. I really want that for other people, you know, because you deserve it. You really do. You deserve it. You deserve the best. And I don't know what your story is, but you know, I'm pretty sure, like me and like many of us, it's started with like childhood or some kind of trauma, you know. But you can heal. You can definitely heal, and that is my mission with this channel, just to help as many people as I can to just live happily and, you know, the life that they deserve, whether that's like more abundantly and having more money, or living their dreams or their goals, or, you know, just being a happier parent, a happier person, because you deserve it. You really do. Anyway, if you found this video helpful, because I am just working and starting this channel, then please, it really will help me so much if you subscribe and like, because what it does, I think, I don't really know how it all works, but I just think it would just then give more attention to the video, and then it will just keep circulating for just more people that need to hear this message, and more people that are just wanting more from their life. And yeah, and just know, I genuinely feel with my beliefs, everything happens for a reason. I don't believe in coincidences, I believe in synchronicity. So, you know, if you are seeing this video, then I think you're ready to stop, and that's why you're here. So just know that you can do it. You have the power. Nobody can take that away from you apart from you. You can do it. Okay, thanks. Bye.